Alright, what's up guys, Sekapoko here, bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. As you can see, wearing my backup pair of glasses, the other ones are broken. They're at the shop right now, so hopefully we'll get them fixed. Yay! And they're all fucked up and like crooked and shit. But we're going to be doing the overview for the brand new Garp unit, as well as the Sugofest along with it, and whether you should pull or not. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright guys, let's go ahead and talk about the Aokiji and Akainu Sugofest. And if I misread this, my bad, because I can't see really well right now. So this is going to be dropping first on the global version, and it's going to be dropping like 3 or 4 days later on the Japanese version. It's going to be dropping tonight, and we're going to go over the Sugofest. And we can talk about the new unit and all the cool things around them. So Garp is a Sugofest exclusive character, and then we're going to have plus Whitebeard and Hancock available for the Sugofest. Now the reason they're here is because there's going to be a Whitebeard, the Whitebeard and Hancock are very useful for the upcoming Aokiji versus Akainu event, and whichever team wins, they get a bunch of legends. So you obviously want to play both events, get a lot of runs in on both events, to get place high in both sides, and then of course get more runs on the side that you want to win. That's how you win the event. And that's how you get the most amount of legends. Now with this, the Garp, not the Garp, the Hancock and the, what's the dude's name? The Whitebeard are really useful for the event, and they just make the run shorter. You don't get extra points really. You just get a shorter run, and it's a little bit easier. There is some stalling involved on other teams. There are efficient teams that run. When I ran that, it was actually not that bad. So just know that one of the sides is actually really difficult to run on the highest difficulty, and the other side is okay. But they're both, as far as the 50 stamina event part of it, they're both really, really difficult to complete. So just know that if you are a newer player, you may have to stick to the lower difficulties. Going into, we'll skip Garp for now. We're going to go into the Sugofest details and talk about them. Now I'm going to go into Garp afterward, and then we'll go into the global Sugofest and then the Japanese Sugofest, and we'll talk about them. So part 1 of the global Sugofest is going to be from September 6th all the way to September 8th, and part 2 is going to be from the 8th all the way through the 11th. For part 1 and part 2, the first and fourth multi-pull is going to be a 30 gem multi. So that means on the global version, you're actually getting the step up kind of discount summon. So you get 30 gems multi, 30 gem multi on the first and fourth. So that's really nice. And then the second multi-pull is going to be, the last wanted poster is going to be a guaranteed new Hancock in part 1 and then guaranteed new Whitebeard in part 2. Now this is exactly the same how it was in the Japanese version. I don't know if it was guaranteed Hancock and Whitebeard, but I'm pretty sure it was. It's been a long time. I didn't pull for them personally because it was just like a bait fest. I'm out. The last wanted poster on the 3rd, 6th, and 8th multi-pull is going to be a guaranteed Sugofest exclusive. The 10th pull, the last wanted poster, is going to be a Sugofest exclusive plus recommended Sugofest characters will be rate boosted. That does not mean they're going to get any guaranteed rate up legends, etc. This is going to be just guaranteed legends with other characters rate boosted. And as we can see from past experience on global for these kinds of Sugofest, rate boosted just means marginally rate boosted, not a major rate boost. The 12th pull is going to be a guaranteed Sugofest exclusive plus the recommended Sugofest exclusive will be rate boosted and then will join your crew at max level. The part 1 rate boosted characters are going to be the new Garp, oh yeah, he's Sai. I didn't know he was Sai. Akainu, Shanks, Akainu V2, Shanks V2, Aokiji V1. Then we got Kizaru, Sengoku, Corazon, Magellan. And then part 2, we have Garp, Aokiji version 2, Dovi version 2, version 2 Fujitora, Akainu, Kizaru, Shirahoshi, Boa Hancock, and V2. So these are the characters that are Sugofest exclusive. I don't think that it's going to be just a smaller pool. I think it's going to be rate boosted. There's probably going to be a lot of other legends going to be available in this pool. Now, I think on the V2 V2 Akainu and Aokiji Sugofest for this event for JP, you couldn't pull Aokiji on part 1, you couldn't pull Akainu on part 2, and you had to like wait for part 3 or something, or you had to pull in the previous Sugofest. I didn't do any multis, I don't think, so it didn't really matter to me. Overall, looking at this, there's a lot of other characters. Oh, here we go. Here's the full list. The full list is everything. I don't think we can actually see. Aokiji V2 is in part 1 and part 2. So just know that you can pull both in either part. So there's no limitations on which characters you can pull. There's just some characters are rate boosted. So overall, my thoughts and opinions on this Sugofest are, if you really, really want to go high in this ranking event, do 2 on one, 2 on the other, or 3 on one and 3 on the other, and so you get everything you need. To be honest, though, I really wouldn't pull. It's really, really difficult to get everything that you need out of this banner and come away with a V2 Akainu and Aokiji if you're really looking for them, if you're missing them. If you already have both of them, then just go for the Hancock and then you're done. I mean, you could, but I don't really know. I was able to do just fine in the event because there's a lot of players that really struggle in these types of events. In the Blitz Battle events, that you can actually place really, really high on a point system because you get more points for completing the higher difficulties than the players that aren't able to complete the harder events. So as far as if you are a top tier player or a person that can clear 50 stamina events like really, really well for the harder difficulty events, then this is going to be a great event for you. You may not even need to pull. For the other side of it, you may need to pull. There are teams available that are on YouTube, of course, that you can search and find that will be really helpful for this. I think I put one out. I don't really know. It's been a long time. But overall, my recommendation is don't pull unless you're going for like the top 10 or top 100 of the ranking. Like, you really, really got to be pushing to even justify pulling for the Sugofest. Pan side of things, the Sugofest is going to arrive on the 10th of the month, and each is going to be a guaranteed at least gold for the last poster, so the same as every other Sugofest. The first multiple, each character is going to be a guaranteed gold. Second multiple, guaranteed gold. Third multiple, just a legend on the last poster. And the sixth multiple is going to have a guaranteed Marine legend on the last poster. Looking like the legend Marines are going to be Garp, Sengoku, Corazon, V1 Fujitora, version 1 Akainu, Kizaru, Akainu version 1, V2 Fujitora, Akainu V2, and Aokiji version 2. On the 9th multiple, however, there is going to be a guaranteed Garp, V2 Akainu, and V2 Aokiji. So if you are trying to get the new legend Garp, this is the best time ever. Like, that's, wow, that's really good. That's super, super strong. Oh my god. 9th multiple, there's only 3 legends in the pool? Damn. If you guys are missing all 3 of those, that's really good, but you got to be a whale to go that deep. I mean, that's really deep. I mean, this obviously everybody's burned from the Big Mom Sugofest, and you guys are like really low on gems at this point. I am as well, so I would recommend just like holding off. Like, even though these rates are really, really good for that 9th multiple, you got to go really deep. That's like 450 gems, right? There's no discount multiples, nothing. You literally just have to go drop 450 gems, which, you know, if we're all buying. That's like what, $250 for a chance at one of these 3 units. So I don't know, man. That's pretty deep. It's pretty deep for that. So if you guys really do want those, of course, go for it. If not, I'm saying no. I'm not gonna pull on that. Screw that. Garp is okay. We'll go over him in a second. All right, and then for the last part of the video, of course, let's go over Legend Garp and all of his things, and then we're gonna go over Limited Record VP, I think. So, Legend Garp is going to be a free spirit and powerhouse character. His captain ability is going to double the cruise attack and then boost their HP by 1.5, making sign recovery slots matching, have matching slot effects. Okay, so just side recovery matching. Okay, whatever. And then boosted cruise attack by 4x when the character hits a good, great, or perfect without breaking the chain, but then drastically reduce the cruise attack if you have strikers, shooters, and cerebral classes on your crew. So he's like a shitty version of Log Luffy. I would rather use Log Luffy already as a captain. He doo-doo. All right. Moving on to the special. His special ability is going to be a 2-stage special, which I like. I like that part. Stage 1 is going to reduce the one enemy's HP by 10%, ignoring defensive effects. Nice. And then set the chain multiplier at 3x for 1 turn. Nice. And then reduce special bind on duration by 1 turn. On a 15-turn cooldown. I guess that's okay. The stage 2 special on a 21 fucking turn cooldown that you'll never use reduces one enemy's HP by 30%, sets a chain multiplier by 3x, and then reduce cruise special bind duration by 3 turns. I mean, if it wasn't 21 motherfucking turns, it'd be good. But it's 21 motherfucking turns. Gah! Why you do this, Bandai? 21 fucking turns. If this was 18, then it'd be cool. But 21 is way too fucking long. Like, that 3-turn difference, that negates his viability in so many sets of content. Like, you literally take him out of your team. Oh, that's trash. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the 3x chain multiplier is kind of nice, but we're getting Guild Tesoro, which I like better anyways. And Guild Tesoro does a 200k fixed wave code damage, plus he does, you know, top and bottom matching, which is really nice for a lot of teams because you can get beneficial orb enable for the middle row a lot of times, so that works out fine. Plus he fits on Lucy teams, Katakuri teams, or not Katakuri, Lucy teams, Judge teams, Dofi teams, V2 Dofi teams. I mean, for fuck's sake, he's a 3.25 chain locker that's driven and striker. If we get a better striker captain, that's awesome. I mean, I would rather have Tesoro as a sub for more situations than this Garp. I really don't see the viability here. The silence reduction is great, but I don't see it, man. I just really don't see it. There are a lot of people telling me that they don't like this as well. I haven't heard anybody who's like, oh my god, this Garp Legend is fire. I just really love this Garp Legend. I don't see it, man. I really don't see it. Now, he does have these sailor abilities, okay? And this is his redeeming quality. His first sailor ability is reduce 20 turns of special silence on himself. I don't know why it's fucking 20. I mean, is there content in the 99? You just don't want him. Why not just completely? Why you gotta limit him at 20 turns? It's dumb. I don't like that it's 20 turns, but it's awesome, right? Okay, so he gets a 20-turn special bind silence for himself, so he can't really be silenced unless it's 99-turn silence, basically. I don't really know any 30 or 50 turns. It's like the most it is like 20 turns, and then it goes up to 99. I don't see anything in the middle. Maybe there was a 50 at one point. I don't know. There's a lot of game content, but I'm pretty sure it's like it goes up to like 20. But the fact that you can ruin that silence is really nice. It's just now you have to stall for 21 turns to even get that stuff off. So I mean that's a long time. To be honest, there are other characters that are better. Like Limited Rare Recruit Moria is a 3x chain locker on half the cooldown. And he can do 1,000,000 damage wave clear if you have a delayed enemy on this reel. Already just like bonkers better as a sub, in my opinion. I mean, the 30% HP cut that goes through barriers is literally like a Blackbeard HP cut that I love. But 21 turns, man, that's really the hang up I have. 21 turns is so long. I just can't deal with that. Anyways, he comes out with int damage reduction, barrier penetration, which is doo-doo, and then, of course, crit. Int damage reduction is really nice. Damage reduction is really, really nice for upcoming months for a lot of different teams for the DR sockets. And when you stack it well enough, it's good. The only thing I do like about this character is that he is Psy, and that fits on Whitebeard Marco, and he goes through barriers, but like I'm already bringing Law, so I don't really need him. So, I mean, I guess he's okay. Maybe. To be fair, I don't really like him that much. I wouldn't pull for him. He's not my favorite. But if you guys like him, that's great. And the final thing I'm going to go over is because we just got this banner on the Japanese version, I think, yesterday, and I don't even want to pull on it because this character's not really great. I mean, a lot of people in my Discord really like her. I just not much. I'm not a fan. We're going to go over Limited Rare Recruit Vivi. So Limited Rare Recruit Vivi is a quick free spirit and slasher character. The captain ability is going to be before the attack. The greater the HP, the higher the boost for free spirit characters. So it's going to be a 3.25 times free spirit captain. I'm guessing a 2x at no HP or 1x at no HP. Maybe it's like reverse crocodile, so it's like 1x. I don't actually know. But she is going to heal 1.5 times recovery at the end of every turn. So at max limit break, she has a total of 455 recovery. So if we did 455 plus 100 for the 100 recovery candies, okay, and then we multiplied that times 1.5, we're going to get 832 recovery per Vivi. If you're running double Vivi, you get a total of 1665, and then if you add the 1000 for auto healing, that's 2,665 healing per turn that you're going to get with 2 Vivis at max limit break max candies. So overall, these special abilities are going to reduce special cooldown by 1 turn. I like that. Makes adjacent and block orbs into recovery. I like that. And she's quick, so she fits on big mom teams. And if during that turn you hit 2 perfects, locks the chain multipliers for 3 turns in the following turn. I like that. Damn. She gets better every time you look at her, which is really funny. She's really good for if you pop her on a stage 3 of a Coliseum, then you can bring a 3x chain lock into one room and then another 3x chain lock after that. So you don't even have to pop the chain lock. So if there's a chain lock interrupt, you actually can counter that. So that's actually really cool. The ability to stop a chain lock interrupt is kind of cool. I like that idea. I just don't want the unit. I have a lot of 3x chain lockers already, so I'll just pass. The sail ability is going to recover 1 turn of silence on the team. Damn, that's good. Every time I look at her, I just want her, but like I'm like I don't want to pull for her, you know. The limit break sailor ability is going to make recovery orbs beneficial to all characters. I guess I need 1 more of those, right? And then her stats at max are going to be 2,218 HP, 445 recovery, of course, and then a 1,399 attack, and max out at 11 turns with anti-healing and slot bind self-protection. It would have made way more sense to have pinch healing on this character, to be honest. I don't know why it has anti-heal but not pinch healing. I wish they had both of those. That would make way more sense to me. But maybe there's a reason. Maybe the anti-orb effects is better. I don't know, because you're getting. I guess that kind of makes sense because you're getting recovery orbs. So it like blocks the anti-recovery orbs, so maybe. But she does max at 11 turns. An 11-turn chain locker is kind of interesting, but it's an 11-turn orb manipulator that turns into a chain locker in the following turn. So I don't know if I'm a bigger fan of that, but maybe there's chain lock interrupt coming out. I don't remember ever seeing a chain lock interrupt. There might have been one recently. I really don't know. But overall, the LRR Vivi is an interesting unit. I definitely think she's cool and good-ish. And she has a lot of things that I like and really good for Big Mom, but I don't think she's like a must-have or must-pull. Well, that's going to do it for this video here, going over the news. My name's Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and you guys have a great rest of your day. If you guys want to check out the last couple videos, they're right over there, I think. Pointing. Yes, correct. Okay. And today, have a great rest of the day. Peace.